What is up, guys? Met Gaming here, back with another video. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about 10 features that should be added to Road to the Show and MLB The Show 19. Before we do that, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'm so happy to say that my last video, Franchise Wishlist, got 90 views in the first 24 hours of it being out. I'm really happy, I'm really proud. So, guys, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because I feel like this channel could be really going to places, and I'd love to do this full time potentially. But anyways, without further ado, let's hop into the list for 10 features that should be added to Road to the Show, and will be the show 19. Number 1 is more of a story mode. So if you guys played Road to the Show and MLB The Show 18, you guys know there wasn't really a story to it. So similar to games like NHL or NBA, where there's like a story behind it. You know, NHL, you go play in the Memorial Cup, and NBA 2K, you go on the playground, you go overseas. Like, there's a story behind it. Maybe like a story, you didn't get drafted and you go back to college, or stuff like that. Which brings me to my next point. The second thing I would like to see is college in Road to the Show. Maybe, you know, your player wants to go to college, play a couple college games for a couple of years. And that would be cool, you know, maybe if they don't get licensed by all of them, but kind of like what NBA 2K did. Like, it gives you 5 random schools and you play like 5 games just for the fun of it. Next thing, I have more cutscenes. So if you guys played, once again, MLB The Show 18, you guys know there was rarely cutscenes. So you would talk with your manager, I want to say, once or twice every week. I feel like there should be more. I'm feeling like maybe once every after, like, Road to the Show. It's a game, like, you want to be controlling your player, but at the same time, you want to be in, like, a story. Like, you don't want to feel that it's game after game after game. And I feel like that's kind of what it's turned into. The next thing is more customization. So of course, each year they add new stuff, maybe new haircuts, maybe new stuff, just more customization to your players and the equipment, and just stuff all around. Number 5, I have single A. So I talked about this in my last video. I feel like MLB The Show should be kind of communicating with single A, just kind of, you know, be adding single A into MLB The Show 19, maybe being that's where you start your career or stuff like that. I feel like single A though would be really cool to really work your way up. Next thing, now number 6. So if you guys played in last year's game, you guys know there was Archetypes. I'm saying more Archetypes. It's a new year, more Archetypes. I really actually enjoyed the Archetypes. There was kind of got limited. If you were like me, you played it multiple times. It kind of got repetitive. So maybe, like I said, more Archetypes. Next thing is a Hall of Fame status. So there's a little bit of this in the current game, but I would like to see it more blown up. So pretty much, if you guys play the game, you know, it shows your Hall of Fame status, but I feel like it should be more like, you know, like on your phones, like Twitter, people saying this guy should go to the Hall of Fame, or even if you make the Hall of Fame, like, you know, there should be a whole cutscene around that. Like, I feel like it should be more around the Hall of Fame, especially with the Hall of Fame ballot that time out right now. Number 6 is the ability to skip the showcases and stuff earlier in the year, that if you're like me, where you just want to get into the pros, get into the big leagues, you know, it might be a little bit annoying when you do that Bowman Scout Day and that. Like, I know I personally am like, I'll play that the first time, and then ever since then, I barely play it. So that's why number 8 on my list is to skip stuff like the Bowman Scout Day, the option. Number 9 is better scene kind of development. So once again, until you get to the majors, every cutscene is it's a little weird. The locker room, the manager's office, it's all just a little weird, because it's not really fully done, and it's not really what an actual locker room, maybe for like the Cape Cod League, but not really for single A, double, or not for triple A, double A. I doubt that's what that's what they actually look like. Last thing is easier to get to the majors. So if you guys play, you know, it takes forever to get to the majors, especially if you know you're like me, you want to fool around, put it on rookie difficulty, be an all-star. You know, it takes forever to get to the pros. It's like you gotta play Hall of Fame, and even then, you still gotta play every game up until July. So it's kind of annoying. So that's why number 10 on my list is easier to get to the pros. That's my list, guys. Once again, if there's anything I missed, make sure to let me know down in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, guys. On Friday, I'll be doing dream cards for MLB The Show 19. Till then, guys, peace out.